Seasons, greetings YouTube, Sega Zombie here, and I'm wishing you all a Merry Christmas. It is in fact Christmas Day. I've done my daddy duties, I've built all the kids' toys, I've built pushchairs, I've built dolls' houses, I've even built a Barbie camper van. Put all the stickers on, you know, all the things us dads have to do, and now it's dad's turn to escape the kids and play with his toys. Now, the missus kindly got me this for Christmas. Really excited to see what it's like. Loads of games here, guys. Altered Beast, Decap Attack, Crackdown, Comic Zone, Flicky, Game Ground, Golden Axe 2, Golden Axe 3, which I'm really excited about. I want to play that. I don't actually own a physical copy of that. Sonic 3D, Shine in the Darkness, Sonic and Knuckles, Shining Force 2, Shadow Dancer, Rise Star, Mortal Kombat 3, The Ooze, it's an unusual one, Vector Man, Vector Man 2. Yeah, a real mixed bag of games there, a really odd library. There's a few big hitters missing there, the likes of Streets of Rage 2. But yeah, let's see if we can get her open. Now, Mike Moss on Facebook has requested that I do a quick impressions video. So this is a quick video, guys. Let me just grab a tool here so we can get into the box. Here we go, and in we are. Let's see what's in the box. Right, first up, we have the obligatory instruction manual. So let's take a look at that first, shall we? Now, us men, we don't need instruction manuals. We don't need to read these, do we, guys? Well, maybe they would have come in use throughout today with all the building of toys I've had to do. But yeah, self-explanatory there. Let's move on and see what else we've got in the box, shall we? And here she is. The AtGames Mini Mega Drive. And you know what? It's not a bad weight to it, fairly light. There's the two standard Mega Drive ports for your controllers. And there's the all-important HDMI input and your obligatory power input. Pretty standard input there. And there's some jargon on the back. Imported by Argos. Is that where she got it from? Yeah, I'm really impressed with that. You know, first impressions, the build quality, a big thumbs up from me. Yeah, I like it. Right, let's see what else we get in the box then, guys. And here we have the wireless controllers. Now, I know these are quite controversial. The previous AtGames controllers were absolutely terrible. These are now 4G, apparently, a lot better. There's your HDMI cable, handy that it comes with one of those. And then there's your standard power supply with a pretty standard input there. And then the second control pad. Really going to be interested to see how they work. Right, let's quickly set it up. All the buttons, very nice. Get the HDMI plugged in. In she goes. Right, next up to sort out is this controller, and to get this pesky little screw out, let's get that out of there. In go the batteries. These are AAA batteries in here. Screw it back together, and away we go. Yep, it's flashing. Awesome. Just make sure that the Mega Drive power's on. It does nicely, a nice little red light there. And here we are. Here's the menu system. It's pretty simple. Just flicking through the games here. Altered Beast. Yeah, the pad's pretty responsive, guys. It's moving as I'm pressing the buttons. So that's a good start. Yeah, impressive. Right, I'm not going to go through all these games. Let's just pick a few. What should we start with? What shall we play? It's a bit weird navigating this system actually, because you have to use the B and C buttons as well as the up and down. That's a little bit confusing. That could have been a lot simpler, that interface, but I know what I'm going to play, and it's going to be Golden Axe 3. Let's give it a blast. And off we go. Well, so far all good. The joypad, oh, I've hit the magic button. That's a good start. Well, the buttons are responsive. It's moving well. Looks nice in HDMI. 720p. That's not bad at all. But yeah, it's nice and responsive on the controller, guys. Which I know the previous AtGames ones had serious lag on the controllers, but this is pretty responsive. It all seems to move quite well. I will do a bit of a test with some of the sound in a bit. I did try and record some sound on this one, but it didn't come out too great. There's a lot of interference, guys, so apologies for that. But when we try some more in a little while, I will focus a bit on the sound, because I know a lot of people have concerns with the emulation on these, and you know the Mega Drive is renowned for poor sound on emulation, especially on these AtGames consoles. But yeah, so far so good with the controller. I've heard a lot of criticism over these with this lag, but yeah, no, it all seems pretty responsive, and it's not a bad feeling pad, and the game's working right now. Let's quit out of that and let's try something else. What should we play next? See, this is the thing when you've got these choices, you just find you flip through them. Let's see if I can pick another game that I don't actually have in my collection, shall we? Actually, we're going to pick this game because I do have it in my collection and it's awesome. Shinobi 3 Return of the Ninja Master is a game I know really well on the Mega Drive. A stunning looking game. The graphics on this game is superb. Let's turn the volume up, guys, so you can have a listen to the sound. Not too bad, the sound. I've heard a lot worse. The previous AtGames machines really suffered with the sound, and it doesn't sound too bad on here at all. It feels like there's something missing though in the audio. Don't know if it's an audio track missing or something like that, but no, it isn't distorting. It doesn't sound as awful as previous emulation, so that's not too bad. Oh, this is such a stunning looking game. I love this opening stage on Shinobi 3. And again, you know, it's controlling well. It seems to be moving well. The animations, the sprites, a little bit jerky there. Yep, again, nice and responsive on the controller. It's good. Yeah, I'm quite impressed. Whoop, avoid the bomb. Yeah, this isn't bad at all. Shinobi 3 is looking quite good. Right, let's go back. Right, next up, let's look at some Sonic 2, shall we? Now, this will be a test, because this one usually doesn't fare well when it's poorly emulated. There's got to be a bit of Sonic 2. Gruss Newton will like this. Well, I don't know if he'll like it playing through the AtGames machine, but he's a lover of this game. Right, let's see if we can get the scan lines on. Oh, I've gone into the save menu here, guys. What am I doing? Like I said, the controls are a little confusing. Let's see if I can look at that. Scan lines, you've got to push up. That turns that on. See what it looks like. And let me shut up for a minute and let you listen to some of the music. Well, I can safely say that is a lot better sound coming from this flashback mini Mega Drive over the previous AtGames console. The sound was terrible on that for Sonic 2, and it's a major improvement on this machine. Yeah, they've got the emulation a lot better. The game still seems to flow a little jerky. I don't know if that's me being ultra critical here, but it doesn't seem to run as smooth as it does on the original hardware. The scanline filter, I'm impressed with that. That looks good and it's a nice effect on the screen. Maybe a little too much on there. Could have been done a little fainter. But that's just me nitpicking. Yeah, it does really add a nice nostalgic feel to the whole game. And there's my poor attempt at the first level. Stage 1, Act 1, clear. Sonic 2. Right, let's reset this, guys. Let's check out some more games. Right, this time I think we're going to look at some Master System. Let's try Sonic Chaos. I quite like the border there. Replicating a Game Gear screen or body. Looks quite impressive, not bad at all. Maybe the resolution's a little bit off on this. Looks a lot duller, a lot darker than I thought it was going to look for the Game Gear. Wow, I quite like the look of this game. I can't say I've ever played this on the original Game Gear. But yeah, it looks a good game, but I have no idea what I'm doing and I'm dead already. Right, let's check another game out, guys, quickly. Let's go for another Game Gear game. Another one I've never played before, and that's Sonic Drift 2. Let's see how I fare on this one. Bit of a Mario Kart clone, I believe. Quite a nice idea though. Was this before Mario Kart on the Game Boy? I think it was, wasn't it? Again, the colours look a little dull. Who should we be? Oh, it's going to have to be Sonic. Sonic Drift 2. Well, it looks a lot brighter now we're in game. Seems to move real well. Oh, until you hit a car in front, that is. Yeah, it seems to move quite quick. I'm impressed with this Game Gear emulation actually. It's really good. Really solid. Well, if I can drive it, that is. Quite tetchy controls on this, but they're responsive. I don't think it's down to the controller. It's more to do with that I can't control the game. Well, that's a real positive, that. I'm really enjoying this game. Good little game on the Mega Drive flashback. Still find it mad that they don't advertise that. It's a bit strange, really, that it's a mini Mega Drive, but they've put Game Gear games, and what we're going to see in a minute is some Master System games. But this game is really good. Really solid little game. I'm definitely going to be playing this some more, see if I can get better at racing in it. But for the sake of this review and for this video, yeah, I'm impressed with the Game Gear, guys. Awesome. And as I mentioned, and I'm sure you've seen on screen, there's some Master System games. So let's check some out. And here we've got Astro Warrior. Let's give this a try. I was watching a YouTube video the other day with this in it. Brought back loads of memories. I've not played this game for years. It was one I'd sort of forgotten about. So let's give it a blast. Let's give it a whirl. See what it's all about. Yep, controls really smoothly. No lag that I can see on the controller. It's all really responsive. Seems to emulate well. I'm not sure if that's correct though, where I'm shooting them sort of towers. It's leaving quite a weird graphical glitch. Right, moving on. Let's have a quick look at Consending. Push start button. This is a great looking game on the Master System. Yeah, it seems to be playing pretty spot on this as well. Again, the emulation seems to be quite good for Master System games. So yeah, impressive. So there we have it. There's a couple of Master System games looked at, guys. I want to try and keep this video as short as I can and get back to my Christmas day and not bore you too much. So after I just kill these demons here, let's take out this skeleton. Yeah, I'm impressed with the Master System emulation. Works really well. Right, let's move on to something else. Right guys, let's try a car and let's try The Adventures of Batman and Robin. A nice blue spine title here. And let's put it in the cartridge port. Seems to pop in there nicely. Turn it off, turn it on again. Now I'd imagine this loads it just like the original At Games Sega released consoles, where it's going to dump the ROM into the console itself. Loading cartridge, here we go. We'll dump the ROM quite quickly there, guys. Straight into the Sega symbol. Let's listen to the music. Slight glitch there in the music, I believe. It's like it's stuttering very, very slightly. Again, it feels like there's something missing to that soundtrack. Not bad though, not bad. Such a stunning art style to this game. Really, really do love the graphics and the whole atmosphere and feel of this game. Really does feel like an Amiga game. Really has got that Amiga feel. Again, I can't fault the controls here. They seem to be really responsive. There doesn't seem to be any lag. I let the music play there a bit. I love the soundtrack to this game. Some awesome music in here. And yeah, it's really responsive. Great game this, it's tough as nails though. Well, that's a PAL game loaded successfully. Let's reset this and let's try a Japanese game. Raid and Trad it's gotta be. So much nostalgia to me, this game. Absolutely love this game. Memories come flooding back of playing this as a young teenager, bunking school in the old chippy. And in my dinner hour, bunking school. Of course I didn't. Right, that loaded that ROM really quickly, guys. Let's check out some Raid and Trad. Oh wow, that intro. It's just bloody awesome. Yeah, no, it's playing really well. Good controls again. You know, shoot 'em up is a really good test of if your controls are tight and no lag. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with these pads, to be honest. They're not bad at all. Oh. And there we go, before we get into this game. Let's reset it and let's try something else. Next up, let's try a Genesis title, and let's try Troubleshooter. Great game, this. Let's put that in the old cartridge slot. Let's have a play. Again, another game that's graphically impressive on the Mega Drive. Nice little soundtrack too. Again, visually it seems to be okay, but let's see what the gameplay's like. Look at those graphics. Again, I love the art style of this game. And I love the whole Forgotten Worlds feel to it. Such a unique shooter, this. Great little game. Oh. Again, really responsive, guys, on the controls. You know, this, I need to really try this with an arcade stick. You know, but this is just a first impressions video. And I thought, you know, we'll give this controller a run for its money to see if it really is as poor as some are making out. But I really don't think it is. It's not that bad. I'm sure, though, with a nice arcade stick, this would be a lot better. But like all shooters, they all need an arcade stick, in my opinion. So there we have it, guys. I think we're going to wrap this video up here so it isn't too long. Yeah. Overall, I'm quite impressed with this Mega Drive AtGames flashback console thingamajig mini. It's not too bad. For the connoisseur, no. You want to get yourself a nice original Mega Drive with a CRT TV. But, you know, this isn't bad. I think the price, yeah, $79.99. That's really steep. But no, this isn't a bad machine. I think if it would have been £50 and under, this would be a more worthwhile purchase. But, you know, this was a Christmas present. I'm happy with it. It's not bad at all. And it's something nice to put on the shelf. And I do like the sort of mini styling. It's not bad. And I'm sure 2018, we're going to see lots and lots of these mini consoles. Thanks for watching. I'm Sega Zombie. I hope you all have a fantastic Christmas, or what's left of it. Have a really great Boxing Day and a happy New Year. Until the next time, goodbye.